Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Steckline Report. From a new location, and we've got a special guest standing by to talk a little bit about some great news for those who are participants in loan programs at American AgCredit. But more importantly, too, what about the future of land prices? Everybody's talking about that at the grocery stores and even at the coffee shops. Stand by in a minute.
I first got started in the cattle business. My wife and my father-in-law got me into it. I love dealing with the animals and being in the outdoors. At American AgCredit, I know a lot of them are in the same business that I am. Therefore they understand what I need and what problems I'm against, so they can work with you on it, and it makes it much easier.
It's been passed down to me through the generations, and I want to pass it on down to the next generation or two.
For over 8 decades, America's farmers have counted on the little red tractor from Case IH, the Farmall, to help them make short work of their demanding chores. Well, Straub International can show you they aren't just for farms anymore. With horse ranging from 30 to 140, plus an army of attachments, a Farmall can tackle every chore on your to-do list, from hauling and mowing to loading and towing, and then some. Visit Straub International, your Case IH dealer at any of our 7 locations to find a Farmall that's right for you.
Our special guest today to talk about land, selling it and buying it and everything else, American AgCredit. I got to tell you, during these particular times, I've never seen more people talking about land prices than they are today. And we get news from American AgCredit. Greg Reno's here, the Heartland Region Manager, or Regional Vice President, I should say, to tell us that you've had a great year.
Absolutely. American AgCredit earned $107 million last year, and that's a testament to the earnings and the strength of our customers. Our customers had a great year, therefore we had a great year.
Well, Greg, most bankers will tell you that when interest rates are low, as they are today, it's tough to make a buck in the banking business. How are you guys doing that?
Well, that's true, Larry. It is tougher to make a dollar when interest rates are low, but we're a spread business. We earn a spread on every loan, and that's consistent whether rates are low or rates are high. The other thing that helps our association is we have an extremely strong capital position, and that strong capital position pulls us through in these low rates.
You guys cover, half of the United States, it almost seems like. That's got to help because certain crops do better at certain times.
Absolutely, Larry. There's great value in the diversification that our portfolio has. We have wheat here in Kansas and Oklahoma, but we have cotton and permanent plantings in California, dairy, wine grapes. We cover the gamut, and that diversification certainly helps us.
Which side of the ledger had the best year?
Almost all sectors of our portfolio had a good year last year. Dairy was a little tough. Cattle feeding's been a little tough, as most of our customers know. But overall, a lot of our segments did very well last year.
I got to get to this question, Greg. I don't know how you guys sleep at nights when you are the guy behind somebody going like this at an auction and giving $3,000–4,000 an acre in this part of the country and 10 to 12 up in a corn belt.
Absolutely, Larry. We see out in the northwestern part of our territory, irrigated quarters selling for $1 million a piece right now.
Wow. Does it scare you?
It scares us a little bit, but right now the cash flow on those properties look pretty good.
Really? Well, as there's been a survey taken just lately by some groups here in the United States, and about 50% of the farmers think that we are in a bubble.
That could certainly be, and time will tell whether we are or not. That's why we as lenders are very focused on cash flow and the farmer's ability to pay the loan from normal operating income.
All right, so here's old Steckline wants to buy that quarter next to him for sale. Greg, I've been farming for a good long time, but just kind of a normal bank account. And I'm going to have to rely on some pretty good farm prices. You want to loan me some money?
Larry, it depends. Every situation's different. And what we see with our producers is some have a very low cost of production. And those are the people that have the ability, with a strong balance sheet, to pay some of these higher prices. We also have some customers that we see that have a very high cost of production, and if we see decreases in corn, beans, wheat, that's going to make it a little tougher for their operation.
You'd bring up something that I was going to ask you. Corn goes to $4, wheat to $5. Are we in trouble?
Larry, I wouldn't say we were in trouble, but we certainly understand that high prices cover up a lot of sins, And if we see times with lower prices and the tide goes out, we'll find out who's been swimming naked in this business.
Pretty quick.
Pretty quickly.
I know that. But right now, you're still optimistic, and you guys ready to loan some money.
Absolutely. We loan money every day. That's what we do.
Okay, friends, that's the place to be, American Ag Credit. And this is the place to be if you want to know about agricultural news. Hope you'll join us next time.